Greetings, Finance 2205 Personal Finance students. Today is the first day of fall, and I hope that you're getting a little bit of an opportunity to enjoy this beautiful weather outside, right in our virtual classroom in this online class. I wanted to touch base with you. Your grades are posted for discussion board number 3, and I wanted to give you some really good positive feedback on this. You're starting to try to find the balance, and you're doing a good job with the should I turn that off for just a moment? With the discussion board postings. You're referencing the book and you're giving personal examples. And I love that you are commenting on each other's postings. I think this adds a richness to the discussion board, and this is really good. So you're taking your opinion and your examples and you're supporting those opinions and examples with references from the textbook. So good job on that. You really are finding the balance. So let's look at what lies ahead. As you know, let's see here. Let's switch over to how about kind of a calendar. I'm starting here in August because I just like you to remember how far you've come. We are now approaching the end of September, which really means we're about at a month of class, right? So I know you're working hard today, completing your Chapter 4 quiz, making sure that your grade is at least at the minimum for that quiz, hopefully much higher than that minimum, so that you're earning maximum points. Remember, just because you meet the minimum does not mean that you have an A. You actually have to score an A in order to receive an A. Now, also, you're working on your Chapter 4 discussion, so you may want to go back and look at the feedback that I've given you for your Chapter 3 discussion grade. Make sure you incorporate any feedback that I've given you. Now, I have flipped over here to pause, and under the upcoming events, of course, you see what I just talked about. Chapter 4 quiz, the taxes discussion, those things are coming up, so you want to make sure that you're aware of those. Of course, you can also see due dates in many ways. You can use the calendar tab up here to view that. You can also click on the quizzes link. Okay, this is taking a little time to load, so let me, but you know that, oh, here we go. Okay, so, Chapter 4, and don't forget that this is due September 24th, Monday night by 11:59. So you want to make sure that you're working on those, and of course, if you get ahead, so much the better, right? So keep moving forward, because you see that we have test number 1 fast approaching, coming up here in October, right? Now, one last thing I wanted to talk about, which is really maybe a little bit extra. If you are one of those students who have just been working really, really hard and your GPA is a 3.5 or greater and you've completed 12 or more college level, this does not include developmental courses. So if it was a DSPM or DSPR or DSPW class, then that does not count as one of these 12 or more hours. Okay, but if you've got a 3.5 GPA or above, you've completed 12 or more college level hours, then we are in the process of mailing letters. They're actually from Dr. Essex, inviting you, who's the president of our college, inviting you to join the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. So if this is something you're interested in, it's particularly very beneficial to students who are interested in transferring to a university. There are scholarship opportunities. Then you may want to come to one of our orientation meetings, and you see on the screen there the dates and times of those orientation meetings. Now, hopefully you'll have your letter in the mail very soon. It's a manual process to fold and to stuff those, so my goal is to give you this information in advance because I am a Phi Theta Kappa faculty advisor. And if you're eligible to join and you want to learn more about it, I encourage you to put this on your calendar and to join. And hopefully we can actually even meet each other at the meetings, right? So put that on your calendar if you're eligible. If you're not eligible, make this a goal, because I think all of you are capable of doing well. So that's it for this week. Just make sure you're working hard on the assignments. Keep up the great work with the discussion board, referencing your book, using examples, and we'll talk